All right, I'm sitting here with Luke Hendrikz, a young, exciting, undefeated 1-0 boxer. How's things going for you here? You at Colin Nathan's gym?
Yeah, so far so good. Thanks, Hayden, for having me. It's been really good. I like training here at Colin. There's some top class guys here. Always some good rounds. There's elite athletes here. You know, the coaching's good. Everyone's just welcoming. It's a very welcoming gym. Yeah.
The contributing factors to you being here as well. It's also like Boyd Allen, one of your big mates. Can you tell us a story about how you and Boyd got together?
So I've known Boyd and then we're from we're from Springs. So yeah, I grew up more with his younger brother. He's a bit older than me, but my brothers were friends with him, and yeah, we've always just been together. I went with them to start at Fight Fit for a bit, trained there with the guys, been up and down with them as well, and then he decided to open up a gym, Apex. We're there in Benmore, and then from there, we just always stuck around, trained together, and running the gym. So yeah, that's us.
You're very similar to him as well. You're between MMA, you're between boxing. What is your main discipline?
So I prefer the stand-up. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the MMA part of it. It's very physical. I like the physicality because I played rugby a bit in high school and that. And but I prefer the stand-up side, so the boxing really gets to me. But also, I don't mind chopping and changing. But for now, I do want to box for a little bit. Last year, I competed in the amateurs, the SA amateurs. I made it to the semis, went through to the final. I was supposed to fight the final. There was just a bit of a implication. It was a miscommunication at the end of the day. No bad blood against anyone, but I didn't end up fighting. So just now my boxing license got renewed on Monday. So just looking forward to getting into the ring, getting stuck in.
Yes, you mentioned your boxing license being renewed, so you are available to get out there and show some opponents something.
Yeah, hopefully I do. Like I said, I do want to get involved. Been involved in the sport for a long time. So even the last time I competed was 2017 in boxing. Pro fought once. So I had a 1 TKO to my name, second round. And then, like I said, last year I did the amateur MMA thing. So this year, like I said it's time to just get stuck in. Like I said, not here for a haircut, you know what I mean? Get your license done, and I have no excuse. So now back to training, doing my thing, staying fit, and just looking forward to any opportunity that there is,
In terms of opportunity, what weight division are you going to be campaigning at?
Well, right now I walk around about 60, 61, so maybe featherweight or bantamweight, even fly, depends. Any of the smaller weight categories. So we'll see what happens, speak to Colin, speak to the guys and see what works out better for me. So we'll just see what's happening. Anyway, I'm not going to try to say call outs or anything like that. Wherever it is, wherever that's happening, I want to be involved, All
right. So being a 1-0 fighter, you have tested the waters in the boxing ring before. Will it feel like you're almost starting again? Because it's been a very long time since you've been in the ring.
It's been a while. They talk about ring rust and all of that, and you do feel it. But if you're sparring, getting your rounds in, you're getting the proper work in. You're not just messing around, hitting the bang stuff. And we're sparring here twice a week, sometimes even 3 times a week at Apex. We'll get to sparring some nice technical rounds. But here's good hard sparring. Here's you come here to work. Like I say, the guys come here, we all come in, you wrap up, you start hitting the bag, start skipping, and then you get stuck in, So we'll see what happens and what goes on from there. But I'm just keen to get involved.
How do you balance it? Because there are two different gyms completely. I mean, I've stepped into this gym, I stepped into that gym. It's two different vibes completely, but at the end of the day, you get your work in.
Yeah, so our gym is more, it's like we do have our amateur team, or well, let's say we have a team, like a team that fights. And then, so those guys are more serious. And then we do have our general members that train. We've got a 6 o'clock in the morning class, 6 in the evening. And then obviously here you got your top pedigree, elite, all the guys who are pro athletes. I know there's 1 or 2 amateurs, but at the end of the day, I regard them as pro guys. So they're coming here, they're training with us, they're getting involved. So yeah, I think, both the vibes, both welcoming gyms. We don't have let's say, breakers at our gym, guys that, want to walk around like brass. Same thing here. I don't feel like when I come here that, there's any animosity or anything like that. I feel very welcoming, and all the guys make you welcome. You come in here to work, at the end of the day. You come in here putting in the hard yards in, and that's what you want at a gym, essentially. You don't want to go to a gym where you're getting easy rounds, and you go there knowing, today's going to be an easy one, walk in the park. You want to go there knowing, hey, today I have to go to this guy, I have to X, Y, Z. You're not like you're scared to go there, but you're going to work hard, and that's what I like about coming here.
Tell me something. If you brought Adonis with you and you were sparring, what would happen in that situation? Would you try to jump in the ring? And
so Adonis is my pit bull. So he's with me everywhere. But yeah, he's at our gym. He's seen me spar and stuff. He just he chills. He knows not to get involved. He knows I can handle it.
so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Have you, with him, has he been trained in the gym? Do you know?
So yeah, all the guys really is essentially why I took him to the gym, because he's people have that misconception of the pit bulls, very aggressive dogs. You can't bring anybody around them. They're bad with kids. He's super good. He's good with the kids, good with the elderly, good with whoever. The odd few guys that walk in your park set, but any dogs will do that. Yeah.
I mean, for people that don't know, people back home, or when you enter the Apex gym, he's the guy that greets you at the door. He's actually the boss of the gym, isn't he?
Basically, Adonis owns Apex. Yeah.
Does he miss a day?
Not really. Some days he'll come in, or some days I don't bring him in. Just depends if he's tired or at home. But yeah, no, he is. Everyone knows him. He's literally on like our t-shirts. You know, there's people literally painting pictures of him and put him up. So he's everywhere. He's all over.
If you guys watch the Chris Thompson documentary that I've got coming out, you're going to see him in the background of Shannon Stratum's interview. So he's getting a feature. Plus, you also get a feature because I've got footage of him running around.
Nice. Yeah, no, at least he's getting stuck in, he's getting famous. Insta famous. He's an influencer.
He has an Instagram page, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. At Adonis Hendrikz.
We'll tag that in the video as well. So you'll get a shout out from us. Another question, right? So you say that, you're ready to fight, but realistically, when is that?
So it depends. Like at the moment, I'm getting some good runs in, doing my extra work. So like I said, I come here Tuesday and a Thursday, and then I try to do other days here. But if I don't make the days here, we do, like I said, we have our team back at the gym. So we do put in extra work there. The guys, we pad work with each other, road work, we do our conditioning sessions. So anytime, once I speak to Cole and he decides, when it's the right time, then I'll go. But I'm like, anytime. As long as he's keen and good with the idea, I actually don't mind at all. Like, I just want to, get the ball rolling. You know how it is. Once you start and that ball's rolling and you're getting stuck in, you're doing your thing. So the now the problem with that is the layoff. And like I know my license just got renewed recently, so it is going to be quite tough to just get in it now. There's a lot of promotions out there. Like I said, I'm not just trying to look at one or do this one or do that. There's none in specific. I just want to compete. I enjoy the competitiveness. I enjoy getting involved. So that's what I want to do. It's fast.
So a message to Colin Nathan. I think he's in his office at the moment. Get this man a fight. He's ready. He's got hands lethal.
Yeah, hopefully soon. And that's what it is for me. It's like I don't say I want to do be the world champion and all that. But then the goal is to be the best. You're not going to compete, be in a competitive sport if you don't want to be the best in what you do. There's no point in it. For me, if you think about it. So I just want to get stuck in and get in it. Yeah.
For the boxing world out there, this is sort of an introduction to Luke Hendrikz and who you are, and you want to get out there and fight and show people, because ultimately at the end of the day, that's how you're going to show your style. You're going to get in the ring.
It's the only way. You can take as many Instagram videos as you want, hitting pads, hitting the bag, looking good, but at the end of the day, you do want to be in the, like I said, in the mix, showing people what you got. It's not about showing off whatever, it's just showing your skill set, what you've been doing. And like I said, if you're doing so much training and being in the gym all the time, there's what's the point of doing that and not competing? Even the guys at our gym, the guys, the general members, I say, guys, go do the white collars, come to the sparring. Even the guys that do the jiu-jitsu, we all tell them, guys, go to the ADCCs, go to the submission kings, put your name out there. There's no point. Some guys are spending 10 hours a week at the gym, and now you're telling me you're not going to go and try to test yourselves in any way. You can test yourselves against guys at the gym, but also why don't you go out there? There's other gyms out there, and it's all, it's all just to show the competitiveness of the sports,
So you believe you're in the right place to get results here?
100%. Colin, we all know he's had world champions all across the board, all across weight classes. So at the end of the day, I really do that's the thing what I like about coming here. Colin does, he fixes your technique and that, but he doesn't tell you, he doesn't have one set way of how his guys should fight. He doesn't complain about if you do this or do that. He wants you to be a bit creative, and he'll just tell you hey, do this, do that. So it's not like he forces you to fight his way that he wants you to do. He just helps you in perfection. That's, for me, that's essentially what a coach should be doing,
So an adaptable trainer, an adaptable boxer. You and Boyd both have adaptable styles as well. So yeah, all the best, and we'll hope to see you in the ring soon, Luke.
Thank you so much, Hayes. Ciao.